Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Tawheed 101. As we learnt, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is transcendent. This means that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not like His creation. He is unlike His creation. And because of this knowledge that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is unlike His creation, we can affirm that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not sit on a throne. Like I'm sitting on a chair. I'm sitting on a chair. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not sit on a chair. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. In order for a creature to sit, a dog sits, a man sits, a child sits, a cat sits. They need to have a body. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not have a body. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Because He's unlike His creation. In order for a creature to sit, like an elephant to sit, they need to have a bottom. In other words, excuse my language, excuse my English, they need to have a butt. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim. Subhanallahi amma yasifun. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not have a bottom. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. On top of this, it is the belief of the Christians that their God sits on a throne. That is why when you let your children watch cartoons, they see that a'udhu billah, God is a huge white man with white beard and white hair in the sky, on clouds, sitting on a throne. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. The Christians believe that the Son is God. Jesus, a'udhu billah, we believe that He's a messenger of God. But the Son must resemble the Father. The Son must look like the Father. That's what makes sense. So therefore, if the Son looks like a man on earth sitting on a chair, then the Father must be a huge man, a giant man sitting on a throne, sitting on a chair in the sky. This is not the belief of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, nor is it the belief of Jesus alayhi salam. The proof for everything that I just said is laysa kamithlihi shay, that there is nothing like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad, that none can be compared to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, you may be thinking, the Muslim tribe, what are you talking about? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala clearly states in the Quran, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم هو الذي خلق السماوات والأرض في ستة أيام ثم استوى على العرش. It is He who created the heavens and the earth in 6 days. ثم استوى على العرش. Some translated as, then He ascended over the throne. So what are you talking about, the Muslim tribe? And my response is this simple. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said it. We believe in it, but we leave its meaning to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed it. We believe in it, but we leave its meaning to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Just like when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Hadid, وَهُوَ مَعَكُمْ أَيْنَمَا كُنْتُمْ, and He is with you wherever you are. We believe in it, and we leave the meaning to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You wouldn't say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is literally everywhere, in the bathroom, in the basement, under my foot, a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, above my head, with my brother, with my neighbor, a'udhu billah. You wouldn't say this. So we also wouldn't say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is sitting on a throne. We say we believe in all the verses, but we leave the meaning to Allah. Its exact meaning Allah knows, but we know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not literally everywhere, and we also know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not literally sitting on a throne. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Peace.